Wow. Wow. What have I just witnessed? What have we just witnessed? I'm speechless. But we have to review this. We have to review this. And as a Man United fan, fair flipping play, Arsenal. You have done something that not many have done. You have humiliated Real Madrid. 14, I believe, times winners of the Champions League. The second half, demolition. It says 3-0. But it could have been 5 or 6. And I'm not even exaggerating. I really am not. I'm not doing no gaslighting thing. You see, Grizz Khan, that's what he does. I said before the game, Arsenal, if they can go to the Bernabeu with a 1-goal deficit, they can dream. Now, dream? It's a reality. If they just defend for 90 minutes, they've won the game. I know it's easier said than done. I get it. But 90 minutes away from a semi-final, beating Carlo Ancelotti. Brother, I'm telling you right now, Real Madrid are lucky tonight. They're going home thinking, yo, we still got a chance. They're going home thinking, they've still got a chance. A slimmer, a chance. We are going to respect Real Madrid because they are heritage. They're not out of this by any means. And should any Arsenal fan that think that is over, do not do that. Celebrate tonight. Enjoy it tonight. But lock in next week because I'm telling you now, it is not over. Yeah? It is not over. I am speechless. Where do we start? Let's just briefly talk about the first half. Arsenal, I thought it was a cagey, it was a chess match. I thought both teams were looking a bit, it was, I would say, a tactical battle. Both teams were trying to get on the break. They broke down. They got the ball. Arsenal went on the attack. But I felt like, for me, Arsenal still had the better opportunities. When I look at the Saka cross, it is, when you talk about XG, it's a tap-in. It's a high XG shot for those stat nerds that love XG. It's a tap-in for Merino, anyone in the box. Partey has a shot. The save, the double save from Courtois, brilliant. Again, is it an easy save from me, from a world-class keeper who, again, kept it a very respectable draw, maybe, because a draw that actually flatters Real Madrid for them. You see what I'm saying? Courtois kept him in this game. Without Courtois, it's 5 or 6. I'm being serious with you. Yes, double save. Real Madrid had a few chances. Mbappe, whatever, cool. Second half, Declan Rice. Not only was it an outstanding second half performance from Declan Rice. Declan Rice, I am sorry. I didn't know that was in your game. I wasn't familiar with your game. Free kicks. Bendy like Beckham. Or should I say, bendy like Rice? Where was this? Where did this come from? Not only one, but 2. The first one, I was like, oh my God. Then the second one, Ya Rabbi. The second one was out of this world. 2-0. I'm like, yo, 2 absolute worldies. Honestly, man, on the quarter-final stage for Declan Rice, who was outstanding, by the way, today. An absolute brilliant performance, especially in the second half, yeah? Carried the team, carried the momentum of the team, dragging the pitch, dragging everyone up the pitch. What a game. What a time to deliver. 100-odd million price tag. Where you want it to count is tonight on the biggest stage, and he did that. So fair play. People talk about his passing range and all of that. People talk about his ability on the ball. Brother, you stepped up. Big game moments. You see Vinny Jr., them man? Where were they? Where were they? They weren't there today. They weren't there. They didn't turn up. They turned up. He turned up. Them Free kicks. I'm going to watch them again. I'm going to watch them again. Outstanding free kicks. And then the third goal, who is he started by? Declan Rice again. He carries a ball. Merino. What a finish. Outside the box, he curls it around the keeper. Courtois, no chance. It's absolutely no chance. Outstanding. And honestly, it could have been more. There was a ball, it was a shot that went off the line through, I think it was David Alaba. Off the line. Brilliant. Outstanding. You know, it was generally an absolute brilliant second half performance. And you know what? They deserve it. And you know what? As a rival fan, Premier League, you have to set aside the rivalry and be objective, be honest, and look at what you see and say credit to Arsenal. Put aside the rivalry. They've done something that not many teams have done. Man City, cool, they might have done it. Other teams have not been able to do that. Put in a dominant performance at home against Real Madrid. We're not talking about no other team, you know. We've seen players tonight that were Ballon d'Or level shut down. Timber shut down Ballon d'Or, Vini Jr. Should I say nominee? Because he wasn't crowned, and that's why he wasn't crowned. So stop crying, Vini Jr., and make it count. I put Saka ahead of Rodrigo in the combined 11 for a reason. Because I felt like for me, Saka right now is a better player than Rodrigo. Today, and also what I did was I put Miles Lewis-Skelly in the combined 11. I was vindicated. Because Saka performed today, Rodrigo didn't. Lewis-Skelly performed today and locked up Rodrigo. This ain't no dud, you know. Rodrigo is an absolute brilliant talent. No one can deny that. Lewis-Skelly locked him up. 18-year-old. Fair flipping play, man. Seriously. This kid is something else, man. He's fearless. He's absolutely fearless. To go on a stage and make it your own. To be not worried about the opposition. To not be in awe of players and think, yo, I'm playing against childhood heroes here. I'm playing against players that I looked up to. Man's telling Jude Bellingham, yo, sit down. He's rattling people. It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. And it's, bro, I just can't. Bro. My voice is gone. I'm a football fan first, right? So what you can understand is that, bro, we've been starved of good games. I'm an advocate for good games now. It's gone beyond rivalry. I just want to see good games. I don't want to see it to be boring. I don't want to see the old kind of chestnut of like Real Madrid dominating. I want to see a competitive game. Now this sets up the second leg for an absolute classic again. Can Real Madrid respond? There's another storyline now. The storyline in midweek would be Real Madrid have finished. Real Madrid got smacked up. Arsenal now, can they carry this? This is what it's all about, football, man. It's not about one team just dominating for decades and just making it easy. We don't want that, man. You got honestly just understand that, yo, man. Yeah, cool. You might have your real rivalry, like Liverpool and Man City. But come on, bro, man. What will be, will be. Don't particularly want Arsenal to win the Champions League because I know what they're going to be like. But you know what, man? Bro, they just beat Real Madrid. You got to give them the credit. You got to give them the credit. Ay. I'm absolutely, wow. I cannot believe it. Wow. That is an absolute madness. Really and truly, Arsenal have dominated, have absolutely destroyed Real Madrid. Real Madrid. I want to also give credit to Thomas Partey. Oh, this man just doesn't keep... Brother, Arsenal not giving him a new contract. Bro, he was excellent at midfield. I don't know how many times he won the duels. Absolutely excellent. Saka was a constant threat. The midfield dominated their midfield. Crazy. Modric, Camavinga. And them man there, Jude Bellingham. They were ghosting today. Ghosting! What have I watched tonight, man? Damn, man. Damn. I didn't take a break. I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go chill. I'm exhausted. And yeah, guys, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're out. Take care.